This message was not intended for everyone, but it has reached you for a reason that may not yet be completely clear, but will soon be understood. This is a divine contact with Archangel Michael present, his sword on alert. Something significant is happening now on the invisible plane and in your physical world that should not be ignored. You have been brought here because you are the only person who can receive this revelation. This moment is sacred, urgent, and above all, it is yours. There is a person in your life or someone who has connected with you through spirit, love, or time whose soul is not at peace. Time is running out for them, and what remains is not much. This is not a message of fear, but a call to awakening. This person has something to tell you, something they have kept silent, something they have waited for the right moment to share, but have not found the courage. They believed they had more time, but now even the angels mourn, for time is running out. Archangel Michael has been whispering this to your heart. He has been sending you signs through dreams, sudden emotions, inexplicable memories, and a sense of urgency. Have you been feeling this? Have you noticed an inexplicable attraction to someone from your past? This is not mere coincidence. It is divine timing aligning with a special urgency. The person in question may not be who you think. They may be physically distant, but their soul cries out for help. They carry a burden, a truth, a confession, something they need to express, but their time is running out. They may not have been strong enough to speak up before, perhaps fearing you would not believe them or fearing rejection. Perhaps they have hurt you in some way, feeling unworthy to now present themselves to you. But despite their flaws, God's presence still dwells within them. And my spirit can reach you even through the guilt they feel before proceeding, right? In the comments, my essence is sacred, and no negative force has power over me. This will seal your energy with the power of angels and ward off any shadows. Now, follow me. You have been chosen to receive her final message. Although her life may be coming to an end soon, the words she wishes to share cannot be lost in silence. It is essential that you hear this not only for her sake, but also for your own healing, clarity, and liberation. I recognize that you have been experiencing moments of confusion recently, feeling unbalanced as if something is missing or about to change. This feeling is not anxiety, but rather preparation. Spiritual realm is stirring around you, calling your spirit to pay attention. This is not your imagination. This is a moment that should not be dismissed or ignored. You are being summoned by God and Archangel Michael to receive something eternal. Do not view this as mere emotion or nostalgia. There is a divine reason why. This person needs to communicate with you before they depart. If you miss this opportunity, there will be an unfinished chapter. And your spirit will feel the absence, reverberating in silence. The message is urgent, for it does not have weeks or months. Heaven has indicated a countdown, and the numbers are alarming. There is no time to waste. You must prepare your heart to listen not only with your ears, but with your soul, because the message this person brings is imbued with pain, love, regret, and revelation. She was unable to express these words before, but now, on the verge of departure. Her soul cries out for one last connection, and I, your God, am here to ensure that it reaches you. Some of what she has to say may cause pain and reopen wounds you thought were healed, but hear me, this pain has not been allowed to torment you, but to be lifted and healed. Some truths are painful but necessary, and there is beauty in hearing what was hidden, thus freeing both her soul and yours, allowing heaven to complete its work in you. Do not fear what will be communicated. You are prepared, even if you do not feel that way. You have grown more than you realize. Your spiritual muscles have been strengthened in secret, and your heart has been expanded to hold more love, understanding, and power than you ever knew you possessed. Here we begin to understand that you are about to be used as a sacred vessel. Now, you are about to be used as a sacred channel, a means through which something divine will be transmitted. The words spoken to you are meant to unlock something sacred in the future. This may alter your perception of the past and shape your path toward your purpose. Someone is trying to connect with you, possibly through a phone call, letter, dream, or a random thought you had today. You may have suddenly remembered her name or a place associated with her without understanding why. This was not a coincidence. It was the Holy Spirit guiding you at this moment. Listen, be open to her. If she seeks you out, answer the message, return the phone call, or go to her, for your presence, even if brief, can make all the difference. She may ask for forgiveness. Grant it, not because she deserves it, but because you deserve peace. She may make shocking revelations. Receive them, for the truth is preferable to silence, even when painful. She may confess that she has always loved you, but was afraid, or that she betrayed you but never stopped thinking about you. She may share truths that clarify issues that have plagued you for years. Whatever it is, don't resist, don't run away. Welcome it with the grace that has been granted to you. To receive this strength in your life, write in the comments. All evil departs when I connect with the light of the heavens. From this moment on, nothing will be the same. Archangel. Michael is at your side right now, with his powerful wings spread wide. He is your defender, protector, and guardian. He will not allow evil to touch you, but will hold your hand as you walk through the fire of truth. His sword has cut through the lies, and his presence is confirmation that this message is real and comes from heaven. Michael does not appear without reason. His arrival signals that you are entering a time of war and spiritual upheaval. The person who needs to communicate with you is between life and eternity. I have not allowed them to leave yet, for this conversation must happen first. I have postponed judgment out of compassion, suspending time for this moment. You are more than you realize. You are the reason I have held back the storm for another hour. Don't waste it. And if this message has resonated deeply in your soul so far, and you want to help it reach others who are also facing emotional difficulties, click thank you. This small but powerful gesture helps to perpetuate the mission of enlightening those who have lost hope. We are immensely grateful for you being part of this chain of love. You asked me for signs, and I'm giving you one right now. This message is the sign. Stop doubting yourself and questioning the whispers. The veil is lifting, and you are being invited to participate in a sacred conversation. This moment will not just be an exchange of words, but a divine transfer. You will feel, you may cry, you may tremble, but it will set you free, just like the other person. There are truths that this person knows, but you do not. They saw something, hid something, and loved a part of you, but never had the courage to speak up, or tried to protect you from a truth they thought could destroy you. However, they now realize that only the truth can save you. They do not want to leave without resolving unfinished business, so I am offering you both this opportunity. Get ready. If it hasn't happened yet, it will soon. It could be a text message, a phone call, a visit, or a dream so real that it cannot be ignored. When it happens, don't close your heart. Open your spirit, say yes, and be prepared. Let the words flow and allow the past to break so that the present can manifest. When the conversation is over, something beautiful will begin. You will feel the change, your sleep will be different, your walk will be transformed, and you will no longer be haunted by unanswered questions. I will be pouring my peace into your soul like living water on dry ground. You will feel lighter. The enemy who used confusion to torment you will lose its hold, and you will rise up. It is at this moment that we begin to understand the depth of the transformation that is to come. Archangel Michael will accompany you for 7 days after this moment. Watch for him in dreams, in numbers, in feathers, or in sudden bursts of strength. When you expect it to fall, he will repeatedly confirm the truth of this message. You will know that it was not an illusion. You will feel the proximity of heaven, and I will whisper new guidance for your next phase. For yes, your life is about to change. I am proud of you for reaching this moment, for reading every word, and for not ignoring this message. This was not just information, but a transfer of divine urgency, spiritual clarity, and a sacred time. You are protected, called, and chosen. The one who needs to communicate with you is closer than you realize. Your soul eagerly awaits. Do not let her take your truth with her. Allow her to speak, to be heard, and let the divine moment unfold. I, your God, am with you. My angels surround you, and my love sustains you in this sacred moment. Now go listen, respond, Receive. Time is passing, but grace is still present. I am the Lord your God, and I am drawing near to you with urgency in my voice and fervor in my breath, for there is something you must hear now. Write in the comments. The guardian presence surrounds and protects me in all ways. It's this affirmation. Seals your courage, faith, and spiritual rebirth. This is not a casual moment. It should not be neglected or delayed. I speak now because time is running out for a soul, and what you choose to do with this message will have eternal weight. Do not ignore it. You may never have this opportunity again. Archangel Michael is by your side at this moment. Although you cannot see him, feel his presence. His wings are spread wide, his sword is in his hand, and his presence is powerful. He has been assigned to your life at this time, fighting invisible darkness and blocking unknown attacks. Now he has been instructed to speak, for time is short and the truth is heavy. He has been trying to communicate with you in dreams and touch your spirit during the day, but now he is not whispering. He is urgently calling your name and warning you about someone whose time on earth is running out. That person's life is coming to an end, and there is something crucial they must say before they depart. You have been feeling a heaviness in your chest, intense dreams and discomfort toward someone whose name remains in your mind in moments of quiet. This is not a coincidence, but a divine urgency breaking through your distractions and denials. This person is someone you trusted, whose presence influenced your journey. Keeping a secret, a truth so personal and sacred that if they leave without revealing it, part of your healing will be delayed and your soul will carry unresolved issues into the next realm. I need you to stop and consider what I am saying. This is not about punishment, but closure. These are final words that should be expressed in person, heart to heart, spirit to spirit. If you do not open up now, the opportunity may pass. Death will still come. The silence will remain. But healing will be slower. The answers you have been seeking about why this happened, why they hid it, why they left, and why they distanced themselves belong to them, and their time to speak is running out like a sunset that will not rise again. They are afraid to speak. They carry shame, regret, and terror. They are not sure if you will listen to them, if you will forgive them, or if the door is still open, but they want, need, and must express themselves. Archangel Michael says that their souls are restless, their hearts are weary, their bodies are weakening, and they continue to see your face repeatedly. Your name visits them, your memory invades them. They try to silence it, but it is louder now, for the spirit drives them, and they are about to seek you out. Will you ignore them or open the door? Here we realize that this is not about clinging to pain. We discover that it is not about holding on to pain, but about releasing it. They know something that will bring you clarity you never imagined receiving. The story you heard about what happened does not reflect the whole truth. There are missing pieces that are with them, locked away by fear and frozen by pride. However, death has the ability to melt barriers and humble hearts, and theirs is breaking now. You must be prepared, because when they speak, it may not be perfect, it may not sound polished or come out neatly, but it will be real. It will be sacred. It will be what your heart didn't know it needed until now. You've been asking yourself, for years, why things happened the way they did, why certain people disappeared, why some wounds never healed, why you still experience the same emotions, unable to break free. To receive this strength in your life, right now in the comments, higher powers protect me, and no shadow can reach me. I declare this to you now. Their voice contains your key. The answer is hidden within yourself, which you may hesitate to hear, for healing is not always gentle. Sometimes it is sharp and difficult to face, but it still represents healing, which will come if you are willing to listen. When the time comes, they may not survive the month or the week. Their bodies are failing, their souls are groaning, but their spirits still persist, waiting for an opportunity to express themselves. You have been chosen to receive their final words, and that is why you have been feeling restless and emotional, without understanding why, because your spirit already senses that something is coming to an end. This is not to scare you, but to awaken you, so that you do not miss the divine moment. There were times when you hated them, when you said you would never talk to them again, when you thought, let them go, I don't need closure. But the truth is that you do need it, not because you are weak, but because you are strong enough to bear the weight of redemption. You are not only the wounded, but now you are the healer. And I am entrusting you with something sacred, the power to free a soul before it departs. If this message has touched your heart so far, remember, supporting this mission is also an act of love. If you feel it in your heart, click thank you so that more people can receive words that save, welcome, and awaken. Your participation strengthens this chain of light. They may express strange things, they won't confess everything right away, but they will try. Don't judge them or yell at them, just listen. The truth has layers, buried under years of silence, but with each sentence, your soul will begin to breathe again, just like theirs. You don't know the whole story. You think you do, but you don't. They have been influenced, deceived, and manipulated against you. Someone fed them lies, stealing years of their lives, and now they deeply regret it, but they don't know how to start over. That is why I sent Archangel Michael to stir their spirit. You must be the one who prepares. You must be the one who forgives. Not for them, but for yourself, so that when they leave, you will not be haunted by doubts and regrets. Their end is near. They may not realize it yet. Although they appear fine on the outside, on the inside, they are deteriorating. The disease is advancing, the essence is receding, and the countdown has begun. They are asking for time, just enough to reach you, to express what has never been said, to unearth what has been buried. Out of mercy, I am granting them this time, as long as you accept it. Consent in your spirit, in your attitude, in your prayers. Prepare yourself, for they are on their way, whether by phone, message, letter, or in person. Your moment of truth is approaching. When it arrives, allow my voice to be louder than your pain, my peace to sustain you, and my presence to surround you, for you are not alone. It is at this moment that we reveal the true power of this revelation. Archangel Michael will be at your side, guarding the moment, clearing the atmosphere, and allowing heaven to descend as the earth relinquishes its control. Don't miss this. What they have to say will answer every prayer you thought had been ignored, releasing a version of yourself that has been trapped behind walls of confusion. You may cry, tremble, remember things you tried to forget, but after the storm comes, the calm from pain comes healing, and from truth comes peace. Before we go, write in the comments, I am being held by the sacred power that never fails. This will seal your energy with the strength of angels, protecting you from any shadow. Now, follow me. Time is passing. Stay alert and ready. When the call comes, open the door. I will be with you until the end of time. I am the Lord your God, and at this moment, I am addressing you with urgency in my voice and fervor in my breath. For there is something you must hear, and it is necessary that you hear it now. This is not a trivial moment, must not be ignored, or postponed until you feel ready. I speak now because the time of a soul is running out, and how you choose to act upon this message will have eternal weight. Do not ignore it, for you may never have the opportunity to hear it again. Archangel Michael stands beside you at this moment. Even though he is not visible, feel his presence. His wings are spread wide, his sword is unsheathed, and his presence is powerful. He has been assigned to your life at this time, has fought against darkness you have never seen, blocked attacks you never knew about, and now he has been tasked with speaking. For time is short, and the truth is heavy. He has tried to whisper to you in dreams, nudging your spirit while you were awake, but now he is no longer whispering. Is trying to communicate with urgency. He is calling your name and warning you about a person whose time on earth is running out. Her life is fading, and there is something that needs to be said before she leaves. You have been feeling it, a strange weight on your chest, persistent dreams, and a discomfort regarding someone whose name keeps coming up in your quiet moments. This is not coincidence or imagination. It is a divine urgency breaking through your barriers of distraction and denial. This person is someone you have trusted, whose presence has influenced your path. Someone who holds a secret, a truth, something so deep and sacred that if they leave without opening up, part of your healing will be delayed, and fragments of your soul will carry unfinished business into the next realm. I need you to pause and feel the message I am conveying. This is not about punishment, but about completion. These are final words that should be spoken face to face, heart to heart, spirit to spirit. If you do not allow yourself to do this now, the moment may slip away. Death will still occur, silence will remain, but healing will be slower. The answers you have been seeking about why they acted the way they did, why they hid, why they left or distanced themselves. They carry them with them, and their time to express themselves is closing like a sunset that will not dawn again. They are afraid to speak, carrying humiliation, remorse, and dread. They do not know if you will listen, if you will forgive, if the door will still be open.
But they want to?
They need to, and they must, and they must. Archangel Michael affirms that their souls are restless, their hearts weary, their bodies weakening. They continue to see your face repeatedly. Your name resurfaces for them, and your memory invades them. They try to stifle it, but it intensifies. For the spirit disturbs and presses them, and they are about to seek you out. Will you despise them or open the door? This is not about holding on to suffering, but about letting it go. They have something that can bring clarity you never thought you would receive. The story you heard about what happened was not the whole truth. There are parts missing, and those parts are stuck in their mouths, blocked by fear and ego. However, death has the ability to dissolve walls, humble hearts, and their hearts are breaking now. This is where we understand that something extraordinary is about to happen. This is where we realize that something extraordinary is about to happen. You must prepare yourself for when it manifests. It may not be perfect. It may sound confusing, but it will be authentic and essential, something your heart did not know it needed until now. You have been questioning yourself for years about the reasons why certain situations occurred, why some people disappeared, why some scars have not healed, and why you have been spinning around the same emotions, unable to break free. To welcome this strength into your life, write in the comments, "I will always be supported by truth, light, and protection." I declare this to you now. Their voice contains your key. The answer is hidden within the very person you may not want to hear. For healing is not always gentle. Occasionally, it can be difficult to face, but it is still healing, and it will happen if you are willing to listen. When the time comes, they may not survive the month or the week. The body is failing, the soul is mourning, but the spirit still resists, waiting for a chance to express itself. You are the person chosen to receive their last words, which explains your emotional unrest, as your spirit recognizes that something is coming to an end. This is not to frighten you, but to make you aware so that you do not miss the divine moment. You have experienced moments of aversion, declaring that you would never speak again, thinking, "Let them go, I don't need closure." However, the reality is that you do need it, not because you are weak, but because you need the strength to bear the weight of redemption. If this spiritual movement has touched your life in any way, if you have felt clarity, acceptance, or relief, click. Thank you. This gesture strengthens this chain of light and helps bring these messages to others who, like you, are also at a critical emotional and spiritual juncture. You are not just the wounded person, but the healer now, and I trust you with something sacred, the power to free a soul before its departure. They will communicate something meaningful. They may not confess everything right away, but they will try. Don't judge them, don't yell, just listen. Truth has layers. It has been buried under years of silence, but with each sentence, their soul will begin to breathe again, as will yours. You do not have the whole story. You think you do, but you are mistaken. They have been influenced and misled. Someone turned them against you, feeding them falsehoods and stealing years of your life together. Now they deeply regret it, but they don't know how to start over. I have sent Archangel Michael to awaken your spirit. For you must be the one to prepare and forgive, not for them, but for yourself, so that when they leave, you will not be haunted by assumptions and missed opportunities. Their end is near. You may not realize it yet, as they may appear fine on the outside, but on the inside, they are falling apart. Illness is growing. Their soul is drifting away, and the countdown has begun. They're asking for time, just enough to reach you and communicate what they never said, to unearth what they buried. We have come to the end of this spiritual journey together, and I want you to know that you are not alone. If this message touched your heart or brought you some clarity or peace, you are part of a special spiritual family. We are not just an online community, we're souls connected by the search for truth and healing. I would love to hear your story. In the comments, share what touched you most about this message, if you recognize the person we were referring to, and what signs you have been receiving recently. Your experiences strengthen others in their spiritual awakening. If you have come this far, it is because your soul was ready to hear these words. Subscribe to the channel to continue receiving transformative messages. And turn on notifications so you don't miss any revelations. Share with someone who also needs to hear this, because together we form a network of light that reaches those who need it most. Remember, time is running out, but grace still dwells in this space. By getting this far, you have already said yes to your healing. Now is the time to experience the transformation that God has prepared especially for you.